guys for tuning in on today. I am April Ross and want to thank LGTV for asking me to co-host with Miss Katie Van Shure on today for the 37th annual Sweetland of Liberty Parade in LaGrange, right here on the square. It is a beautiful day for it on today. Man, we couldn't have asked for perfect weather on today. It is gorgeous out here. People are filing in. Got a great crowd that is coming in on today. So you are still got a little bit of time to get here if you want to come celebrate the 4th of July right here in downtown LaGrange. Let me just tell you, and again, I want to thank LGTV for allowing me to co-host on today. We've got a lot of things. We've got our Grand Marshal that is going to be here, and that's none other than Nicole Kennedy of Jungle Gemma, and Gail Gordon of Reading Ranger. They're going to be the Grand Marshals for this year's parade here. We're going to have a proclamation by our mayor. We're going to have Kristen Carter here, and a host of others. And let me just tell you, we do have special thanks that we want to thank on behalf of the Proud Americans of Troup County. They wanted to express their sincere appreciation to the individual businesses and civic clubs for their contribution for today's parade. And that's none other than the City of LaGrange, LaGrange Police Department, LaGrange Fire Department, Chick-fil-A on the Parkway, and New Ventures Inc., Garden Solutions, Kona Ice, love that Kona Ice, Mayor Jim Thornton, Representative Brandy Nix, AMR First Responders, Chamber of Commerce, LaGrange Daily News, thank you, Darlene Stevens, Gold Realty of LaGrange. So we want to thank all of them for making it possible, and that is on behalf of the Proud Americans of Troup County. And they just wanted to express their sincere thank you on today for this parade that is downtown LaGrange. For those of you who are just tuning in, we thank y'all for tuning in on today. This is April Ross, and again, I want to thank LGTV of LaGrange for asking me to be a part of this wonderful celebration that is held here in LaGrange. Last year, of course, we missed it due to COVID, but here this year, and again, this is for the 37th annual Sweetland of Liberty Parade. You still just got a few minutes to get here if you'd like to come and share in all the festivities. I'm sure we're going to be in store for a lot of great people who are attending the parade today. It's going to start at Sweetland and make its way on around to downtown LaGrange. So we got a lot of people that are going to be in the parade on today. So we got a lot in store for you guys. We are just super excited to be a part of this this wonderful parade. And we're going to be telling you about a lot of the award recipients as well.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Lafayette Square in downtown LaGrange. We're going to begin this morning with some violin music, courtesy of Jacob and Shayla Skype. We're going to hear Battle Hymn of the Republic and America the Beautiful. Please welcome them to the stage.
I've been doing my job as I've been trying to open up the bathrooms at Sweetland. So now we're going to go onto the stage. Thank you, April, for being here. And then we're going to go to the mayor right now.
thank you, Jacob and Shaylin, for coming and playing with us. Good morning, everybody. I'm Allison Leslie with Junior Service League. We're excited that you guys are here to join in the parade with us. I'd like to welcome Mayor Jim Thornton, and he's going to MC our program this morning.
Thank you, Allison, and thank you to the Junior Service League of LaGrange and to all of the ladies of the Service League who every year organize this parade. You do a great job. We certainly appreciate all of the effort you put into this. Happy Independence Day. You cannot imagine how great it is for me to stand here on the stage and look out on Lafayette Square and see it decorated, but see people. And see people gather, because we weren't able to do this last year. Last year, in the middle of the worst part of the COVID pandemic, this parade had to happen virtually. We did have a parade, we had a virtual parade, but it's so much better to be out here in person in Lafayette Square on a beautiful morning like today. Do you agree with that? So thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting the young people of LaGrange who we're recognizing today and those who are going to be in the parade. This is the 37th year of the Sweetland of Liberty Parade. And so we certainly owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to Jim and Annette Boyd, whose vision it was for this parade back in the 80s. Obviously, we now stage the parade at Sweetland Amphitheater at Boyd Park, which is, of course, named in their memory. And we owe a great deal of gratitude to them and all of the various people who for 37 years have supported this parade. Lots of communities have 4th of July parades, but I think that LaGrange does it better than all those other communities because we make it about the young people in our community. We make it about the youth and the children. We share with them the patriotism that we all share, and we instill those values and virtues in the young people of this community, because that is what's going to sustain our freedom for generations to come. It's also exciting today that with our Grand Marshals, who I'm going to introduce in a minute, we get to recognize the importance of reading and literacy in our community. I believe it was Frederick Douglass who said that once you learn to read, you'll always be free. And certainly it is important that we have an educated citizenry, that we have young people, because you can't fully participate in our democracy if you can't read and you can't participate in all of the various literary activities, the history, the science, all of the things that reading instills. So it's a great opportunity to celebrate our freedom. It's a great opportunity to celebrate our community. It's a great opportunity to show that we are emerging. I'm not going to say we've completely emerged, but we are emerging from the COVID pandemic, and to celebrate the importance of reading and literacy in the process. So thank you for coming out this morning and participating in the parade. We will begin with a prayer that will be offered by Tyler Murray. That will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, to be led by Andreas Lanakapu, followed by the Star Spangled Banner, to be sung by Lily Barber. So if the three of them will come in that order, we'll have prayer, pledge, and the Star Spangled Banner. Y'all join me on stage.
So today I'd like to give a prayer. It was written and spoken by Reverend Edward G. Latch exactly 47 years ago. He says, "Eternal God, stir thou our minds and stimulate our hearts with a high sense of patriotism as we approach the 4th of July. May all that this day symbolizes renew our faith in freedom, our devotion to democracy, and redouble our efforts to keep a government of the people, by the people, and for the people truly alive in our world. Grant that we may highly resolve on this great day to dedicate ourselves anew to the task of ushering in an era when good shall live in the hearts of all free people, justice shall be the light to guide their feet, and peace shall be the goal of humankind, to the glory of thy name and the good of our nation and of all mankind. Amen."
Please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance. pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please take a moment for silent reflection.
Thank you, Lily, Andreas, and Tyler for leading us this morning. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty Award winners. As I mentioned earlier, we are not only celebrating the freedom of our nation today with the Sweetland of Liberty Parade, but we're also celebrating the youth of our community. And these are young people from each of our high schools who have been recognized as great examples of what it means to be a United States citizen here in our city and our nation. And we call them Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty. So for each high school, we have 2 representatives, and not all of them were able to be with us today, but I will call out the names, and if you are here with us, if you will please stand and let us recognize you. So from Callaway High School, we have Kalia Brown and Andreas Lanakapu. And then from Lafayette Christian School, we have Emily Ward and Cameron Elliott. From LaGrange Academy, we have Zoe Mitchell and Silas Lichty. From LaGrange High School, we have Kristen Carter and Tyler Murray. From Troop High School, we have Emma Dallas and Austin Williams. Let's give another round of applause to our Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty Award winners. And now we are going to hear God Bless the USA, performed by Shaylin Kite. Shaylin?
Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me.
Thank you, Shaylin. At this time, will you please join me in welcoming our Grand Marshals to the stage? Nicole Kennedy, sometimes known as Jungle Jama, and Gail Gordon, also known as the Reading Ranger. Please welcome them to the stage. So we have some presentations to our Grand Marshals. And so I will begin by making a presentation from the office of the mayor of LaGrange, Georgia, a proclamation. Tell you a little bit about our grand marshals in the process. Whereas Gail Gordon grew up in Lone Oak, Georgia, and is a graduate of Hogansville High School, and whereas Gail received her undergraduate degree from LaGrange College with a double major in psychology and early childhood education, furthered her education with a master's degree in counseling from the University of West Georgia, along with a specialist degree in early childhood education and a leadership certificate from the University of West Georgia, and whereas Gail has one son, William, and two grandchildren, and whereas Gail is known as Reading Ranger to the children of this community, as she rides around in the Jungle Bus and reads to children of all ages. The Jungle Bus being a community bookmobile that visits community and neighborhood events, schools, and summer learning sites, and offers free books to children and their families. And whereas Gail worked in the school system as a teacher and counselor before taking time off to be a full-time mom to her son while she was away from the school system, and got her real estate and broker's license and started a real estate company known as Lone Oak Realty. And whereas Gail has been a Success by Six coordinator for the United Way of West Georgia for close to 10 years and focuses on school readiness in younger children before they start school, Gail is a stakeholder with Get Troop Reading, and she chairs the School Readiness Committee. She has said that parents are the child's first teachers, and the first years of life are critical in a child's future success. Now, therefore, I, Jim Thornton, Mayor of the City of LaGrange, do hereby proclaim July 3rd, 2021 as Gail Gordon Day in the City of LaGrange, and ask all citizens to join in recognizing and honoring her for all she has contributed and done to the betterment of youth of our community. And I have a proclamation in honor of Nicole Kennedy. Whereas Nicole Kennedy grew up in LaGrange and is a graduate of LaGrange High School, and whereas Nicole received her undergraduate degree in early childhood education from Auburn University and continued her education and received her master's and specialist degrees from the University of West Georgia and Troy State, and obtained her leadership certificate from the University of West Georgia. And whereas Nicole is married to Ken Kennedy, they have 4 children, 1 grandson, and a granddaughter on the way. And whereas Nicole is known as Jungle Jama to the children of the community, as she drives around and reads to children of all ages in the Jungle Bus, the community bookmobile that visits schools and learning sites and offers free books to children and families. And whereas Nicole has worked in the public school system for 29 years as a teacher, administrator, and central office leader, she enjoys being involved in the community. And whereas Nicole is also a board member of the Heart of West Georgia and Troop CASA, and serves on Get Troop Reading's leadership team, chairs the Success in School Committee, volunteers with Safe Families for Children through Twin Cedars, and is the ministry lead for Safe Families for Children at Rosemont Baptist Church, is very passionate about reading and encourages families to read for at least 20 minutes a day. Now, therefore, I, Jim Thornton, Mayor of the City of LaGrange, also hereby proclaim July 3rd as Nicole Kennedy Day in the City of LaGrange, and ask all citizens to join in recognizing and honoring and thanking her for all that she has contributed to the betterment of youth of our community. Ladies, we celebrate you and for all that you do. We also celebrate all of the teachers and educators in our community that make reading a priority in LaGrange and throughout Troup County. We appreciate your leadership. Your leadership is recognized here in our community. It's also been recognized statewide. And so I'm proud to call on Kristen Carter to come forward and present a commendation from our Governor, Brian Kemp.
By the Governor of the State of Georgia. Whereas Gail Gordon, or Reading Ranger, proudly serves the community as part of the Jungle Bus crew, committed to enriching children through reading and providing books. Whereas Gail also serves as a Success by Six coordinator for the United Way of West Georgia, where she focuses on school readiness and younger children before they enter grade school. And whereas Gail further exhibited her commitment to the development and well-being of our children in her previous work as a teacher and counselor before taking the time to be a full-time mom to her own son. And whereas Gail believes in the powerful role of parents as their children's first teachers and the critical importance of the first years of a child's lives and their long-term development. And whereas Gail's service as Grand Marshal in the 37th Annual Sweetland Parade, sponsored by the Junior Service League of LaGrange, is a testament to her love for her community and commitment to improving outcomes for its youngest citizens now. Therefore, Brian P. Kemp, Governor of the State of Georgia, do hereby commend Gail Gordon. By the Governor of the State of Georgia, whereas Nicole Kennedy, or Jungle Jama, proudly serves the community as part of the Jungle Bus crew committed to enriching children through reading and providing books. And whereas Nicole also serves as the Title I Parent and Family Engagement Coordinator for the Troup County School System. And whereas Nicole has shown her commitment to the children of her community through her work in the public school system for over 29 years as a teacher, administrator, and central office leader. And whereas Nicole is passionate about the importance of reading and encourages parents to read with their children at least 20 minutes a day. And whereas Nicole's service as the Grand Marshal in the 37th Annual Sweetland of Liberty Parade, sponsored by the Junior Service League of LaGrange, is a testament to her love for her community and commitment to inspiring a love for learning in its children. Now, therefore, Brian P. Kemp, Governor of the State of Georgia, do hereby commend Nicole Kennedy. The state of Georgia, this is to certify the company United States flag, was flown at the capital of the state of Georgia in honor of Nicole Kennedy and Gail Gordon upon the occasion of the Grand Marshal's 37th Annual Sweetland of Liberty Parade.
Thank you, Kristen. Let's give another round of applause to our Grand Marshals and their families that are here as well. At this time, if I could ask our pat on the back recipients to come forward. I'm honored to be able to present to you these Pat on the Back award winners. I will read the school that they represent and their names. From Berta Weathersby Elementary School, LaKara Snow and Jordan Johnson. From Callaway Elementary School, Zoe Molina and Justin Ponce Escobedo. From Clearwater Elementary School, Ariana Thrash and Carvez Willis. From Ethel Kite Elementary School, Helen Abelardo Domingo and Jose Castillo Herrera. From Franklin Forest Elementary School, Anania Nalaska Padilla and Joshua Wallace. From Hillcrest Elementary School, Madison Leah Moody and Ezra Johnson. From Hogansville Elementary School, Jocelyn Martinez and Brody Story. From Hollis Hand Elementary, Molly Harrelson and Andrew Terrell. From Lafayette Christian School, Oakley Humphreys and Connor Cochran. From LaGrange Academy, Lydia Dolinger and Grayson Salter. From Long Cane Elementary, Paisley Lynch and Camian Jackson Fears. From Rosemont Elementary, Abigail Parham and Peyton Dykes. From West Point Elementary School, Kennedy Bolin and Terrell Sands. From Callaway Middle School, Sophia Flores and Tevin Macfield. From Gardner Newman Middle School, Ibby Robertson and Cullen Adams. From Lafayette Christian School, Sydney Snyder and Aiden Thornton. From LaGrange Academy, Amatullah Fida Hussein and Collier Baker. And from Long Cane Middle School, Ashlyn Williams and Kayla Martinez. Please congratulate these Pat on the Back award winners. Thank you to everybody who's come out this morning and participated in the parade. Let the parade continue. Back on to Sweetland.
All right, so my name is Katie Van
Happy
Scher, work for the
Independence
City
Day,
of
happy
LaGrange
4th
and
of July.
LGTB, and this is the wonderful April Ross who was filling in for me before because I had to go open bathrooms at Sweetland, so I apologize. We're
That's
so
okay.
excited to have April Ross here. You need no introduction because you want to say what you do, and then we also have Esme McGinty.
Yes, we do.
And they tell me do not do two things, children or animals, and I wanted to bring Esme. To Esme, tell me how old you are and speak into this mic for me, sweetie. Esme, we're live right here. Say hi. Say hi.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so we are here now for the 37th annual Sweetland of Liberty Parade. We wanted to have the children's perspective
Yes.
because this is a children's only parade. And if you blink, it's over. So we're
Right.
going to try to talk as much as we can over this, and we have such wonderful people.
Happy
Yay!
4th.
Wonderful people who are involved in this. And how
Yes.
many years have you been coming, April?
I have been coming for the last 4 times.
And is it so much fun every time?
It is so much fun every time, and I enjoy seeing everybody in their festive red, white, and blue. But I heard it was red, wild, and blue this year.
Yes, for the Jungle Bus. And we just want to say congratulations. Oh,
There's
see
our
George-
friends.
George Bailey. And
Oh, yes.
all his splendor. He's so wonderful. We want to thank Junior Service League of LaGrange for putting this on every year. And again, this is 37 years.
Yes.
And do you know the history behind Annette Boyd and Jim Boyd? Have you
Yes,
heard about
yes,
all
I've
that
heard this
wonderful
history. Yes, heard about the wonderful history and all that they made sure that LaGrange has this parade.
Yes, and so Annette Boyd was a proud American, and she was inspired by her son who passed away. He loved walking in the parade, holding the flag. And so she created this parade, and she was affectionately known as the Parade Lady. And we honor Annette Boyd and Jim Boyd, who carried on, and of course, Sweetland of Liberty, Sweetland Amphitheater at Boyd Park. That's why we come together.
A great combination. The Jungle Bus.
Yes, and we have wonderful drivers. I mean, they have to know how to drive too. Thank you. And our grand marshals are Gail Gordon and Nicole Kennedy.
Yes.
And I can't remember Jungle Jama.
Yes. And the
And
Reading Ranger.
Yes. And I
Yes.
know they do so many wonderful things. And I think that we blinked. Is it over now? Are they coming back? I don't know what just happened.
Yeah. It's
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit. I don't know, are they coming back, guys? Do you know? Are we done? So we're okay, so it's live, and our goal for the City of LaGrange, and we've worked with April Ross so many times, is that we want to celebrate everything wonderful in the City of LaGrange, and if there's a parade, we're going to be there. And I also wanted to, I wanted to bring in Esme McGinty. She's been so patient this whole time, Esme. Tell us what's your favorite part about being at this parade. How awesome is it? What's your favorite part?
What's your favorite part? She's a little shy right
She
now.
said, I had to wait 30 minutes to talk, and now I do not want to deal with this right now. And her mom is Katie McGinty right up here. Esme, do you want to go to your mom? Okay. She said, I'm done.
I'm
She said she's done.
I'm done.
She wants her money back.
I'm going to get my little trophy.
She is such a charismatic little girl. But Katie McGinty is our new GM at Sweetland.
Yeah, so excited to have her here in LaGrange
Yes.
at Sweetland Amphitheater.
Yes, and it begins July 16th. So we're excited about Sweetland. We're excited about the community. But again, going back to our community and how important it is to celebrate our community, we just wanted to make sure that we brought this parade and this celebration to everybody at home. That is our goal, to
Yes.
always bring everybody in. And I'm going to bring it back to April. I want you to talk more about yourself, because I know we met several years ago on the scene, and I actually was in TV news, and I was like, who is this April? Like, what is she doing? I've never seen a platform that you created and you made it your own, and I would like to say that people really watch you more than anybody. Hey, Cohen, we've got a fan over here, so tell me more about yourself, April. Tell us about how you got started and where you are today, because it's a really
funny,
great story.
It's funny that we're together today, Katie, and you're asking me that, because I can remember being on the scene in January 17th, and you coming out the truck and saying, who's April Ross? Who are you? And I was like, me? You know? And just started BTV really with a platform on my phone. But now we have taken over the local TV station here. What was formerly TV 33, formerly WJCN, is now BTV Network.
Yes, and it's so fantastic. Now, come over here.
Come
Come on
on.
over here, sweetie.
Come on.
Hold on, Eli. Okay, so we want to talk to you. So
Yes,
we're
let's
getting
talk to the
kids'
kiddos.
perspective. So if y'all bear with us, we're going to go live for a little bit.
Yes.
It was such a quick parade that we're going to make our own entertainment right here. If you want to watch us, if you don't want to watch us, they can just go to something else. But
Right.
you know who April Ross is?
No.
Well, now you need to know. She is on the move, and we're really excited to have April here. She just has a TV station, and she goes live on the scene, and she does so many great things for the community, and we're really glad to partner with her. And now your mom just is now what? What is she a part of now?
She is a part of the Sweetland community.
Awesome.
Yes,
Are
the
you excited
Sweetland.
about that?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Now, when you come look around, I've got the mic for you. What is your favorite part about this? This is quite the celebration, isn't it?
I just like the music and all of it, just the really nice, calm stuff.
Did you notice that there are only kids in the parade? Did you notice that?
Yes.
Did you know that there's not like big trucks and things like that? Did you know that?
Yes.
So did you notice that there are some kids you probably know that got the pat on the back
Yes.
award? Did you see
Yes.
that? So what do you think about that? Are you going to strive to be a little bit more, work on your citizenship?
Yes.
To get a pat on the back.
To get a pat on the back. That's what it's called, the pat on the back award.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah. So what does it mean to living in LaGrange? What do you love about it?
Just being close to the beach and just living in the state of the peach.
State of the peach.
Peach.
I hear
I
you.
like
And
that.
you live on the lake. You like going on the lake too. I know. I heard I think I've seen you on a boogie board. Do you like to boogie board? And
Yes.
You like West Point Lake?
Yes.
I wish I could get out there.
Yes.
tomorrow.
Well, maybe we put it out there. Maybe it'll
It'll happen, right?
Well, thank you. And maybe if you want to send your other brother, your brother,
Yeah, he's gonna come.
he's going to come. You want to go get him? Thank you, Cohen. So, we thought it was really important to bring the kids on here, and I know
Yes.
that sometimes that might not be a good idea.
I just love the way LaGrange celebrates the kids for this parade. Sometimes they don't get the recognition that they deserve, but I'm glad that we take the time to do that.
It's so important. It
It
really
is.
is. Hey, Eli, come on over here.
got
Come over
another
here.
one.
This is Eli McGinty.
Hi,
So,
Eli.
what do you love about July 4th and LaGrange?
Presenting America.
You like America? Yep. Do you like the flags on the square?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay, so tell me, what's your favorite thing to do for 4th of July?
Watch parades.
Watch parades, and that's what we just did. Was it cool? Did you notice that it's all little kids in that parade?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do you think you want to be some of those people up on stage? Did you notice that they were winning these awards? Did you know that they won citizenship awards?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Well, thank you. One thing to tell everybody at home watching today on this 3rd of July, but we're celebrating the 4th of July. Anything to say, everybody? You say happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you,
we'll see
Eli.
you. All right. Thanks, Eli. Go on back over here, and we appreciate you. And we love to put the kiddos on the
Yes.
camera because it's all about the kids.
Right.
April, did you know about our square? Have you noticed anything different about the square? I know you have.
I have. I mean, I've seen so many beautiful pictures at night. I wanted to see it for myself. I got to come and see it real time. I do.
We put lights in there.
Is that what happened?
Yes, we put lights in there, and in the past, I know for the Paint the Town Pink, we would paint it pink, and it would just be such an ordeal to clean it. And if y'all haven't seen it, is there any way to show our square? Can you show the fountain, guys? I know we're live, so bear with us.
So y'all put lights.
We
in
put
there
lights
this
in
time.
it. And then a few days ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago, they started with all the rainbow colors just to
Right.
kind of see if all the lights worked. And last night, and we're telling people come at night and take a look at it. It was red, white, and blue last night. I'll have to show you the video.
wow.
We have it on our City of LaGrange Facebook page. But it is so neat and it is so cool, and it is just such a majestic fountain. So when you get close to it, it's the sound of it's kind of loud, but it's water, and it's just so
So
calming.
calming to me. I mean, when I saw the pictures and all the colors, I was like, is that the fountain for real in LaGrange? Just seeing the pictures, and I said, just beautiful. I think that was a special touch LaGrange did. Yeah,
Thank you.
I love
And
it.
I know there's some hard workers behind the scene that have tried to make that work, and we've got all kinds of things that we're working on. Don't know if they'll work out, but hopefully we'll have more news soon.
So now when it's Paint the Town Pink, so it'll just be pink lights?
It'll be pink lights. And if they want to do childhood cancer, for instance, we could do yellow. We could do red and black for Callaway.
Yeah,
they won.
Right, to the state championship instead of putting the dye in there.
Well, yes, and it's easier for us, and then that way we can't say, well, so it's easier, but it's also so much fun, and I did not realize how wonderful it was going to be.
That's
Anyway,
wonderful.
April, tell us a little bit more. Just we're gonna wrap up in just a moment.
Okay.
But I'd like for you to just kind of tell everybody right now. I know that people, if they don't know you, you need to know April Ross. How can they watch April Ross?
Well, we're on our social media platform. It's under April Ross BTV, and also we do have a BTV page because I reached 5,000 followers, so I had to create BTV page, and that's up to 15,000 followers. And we're just going around in the community getting great stories of people in the surrounding area. But now we do have the TV station, in which we're slowly building programming on there. And I just want to thank you guys for always being such a great partner with me on the streets, letting me know things, and I really do appreciate that because, in this industry, some people can be standoffish, but y'all have always opened the door for me. If I call the guys behind the scene and say, hey, what do I do about this? They are quick to answer, and I appreciate that.
Well, April, we're proud of you, and we actually claim you, even though you're from West Point.
No, I'm from LaGrange, born and raised.
But you went to Troop.
Yeah, born and raised.
But you live in West Point now.
I live in, yeah.
I claim her. So I'm like, she's LaGrange. And she's like, no, I went to Troop. And I'm like, well, LaGrange. Okay, same difference.
I know somebody asked me the other day, did you go to LaGrange or Troop? I said, Troop. He was like, oh.
But you got half our city councilmen who are like, yeah, and then half of them are like, oh.
I know.
But there's always that competition. But we just wanted to say congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much.
You are amazing. And before we leave, anything you want to say about just like the July 4th and getting back from, the sea where COVID, we're getting back to normal. Anything else you want to let everybody know about where we're going?
I just want to ditto what the mayor said. I'm just so glad to gather, to be able to touch people again, because I'm a hugger, and just to be able to see people out with their families this year. It's been a rough year in 2020 when you were had to be separated, and I saw it firsthand when you would lose a loved one and people couldn't go and be there for you. But now we're coming back together, just slowly but surely coming back together and getting back to some normalcy. Yes, I'm loving it.
Well, we're loving you, April. And if y'all don't know about April Ross, y'all got to watch her show. We're kind of cross-promoting here because we love everything April Ross. She's always there for us, and we're always there for her. And we want to promote you because she's a big business owner in our community, and she's a great influencer. So we appreciate everything that you do. We're here for you, and we just want to say thank you to everybody watching us at home on LGTV. Again, our goal has been to show live events, our parades in the city of LaGrange. There's so much going on. We are a city inspired. We are the city of LaGrange. We're in beautiful downtown LaGrange for the 37th annual Sweetland of Liberty Parade. We're so proud to be here and to be LaGrange residents, and we're so proud to be able to bring this to you and to say that we live in the best little city in the world.
That's right.
Yes, thank you, April, and thank you everybody for watching. Just want to give a shout out to Philip and Adam. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Y'all the best.